Good evening, my name is Dave Bacher. I'm one of the pastors here at Change Point, and I want to welcome you. In your program, there is a blank card, and I wanted to explain that real quick. We're going to use it for a couple things. I'm going to give everybody an opportunity, if they want, to share a memory of Josh. And for some of you, you might want to write down some things so you don't forget. If you're like me, you'll forget from the time you left your seat till you get up here. And so you can use it that way. But another way that the families request is if you have some memories of Josh that you want to share with them, a card that they could look at tomorrow. But tomorrow's going to be a whole different day. And make sure you sign your name on it. And just share your thoughts with the family on this card as well. Everything that takes place tonight is a celebration of the life of Josh. And it's also an expression of the grief of the Bowman family. Every song and every spoken word has been carefully arranged for that reason. It's all an expression of our hearts for Josh and for you, his family. I want to thank you all for coming. I want to introduce Dominic to come and sing. He's a cousin and a good friend of Josh. Dominic.
Hello. At least you all can hear me. I'm Dominic. I'm Josh's cousin. And I guess I was thinking of this song just one day, and I thought maybe Josh would like it. And I totally lost the words. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my soul relieved. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. When we've been here 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. For anybody who doesn't know, that was Amazing Grace. Apparently, I guess I've said this before, I'm Dominic, I was Josh's cousin, 14 years old. And I guess Josh was like, I guess for saying your brother from another mother. He was the person that, I guess, the closest living male relative in my family that I knew. Because the other two were female, no offense. But I guess he was the person I could talk to who would completely understand what I was saying instead of talking to my dad. And I can remember him as just the person if I went over to my aunt's house, he was the only person that was usually there. And I could always play Xbox with him or sit on the computer and we could just talk. And I guess playing Xbox with him was just the most wonderful memory I can remember of him. And I'm sorry if that doesn't seem good, but that's what I can always remember him for. Okay, I guess I really don't know how to end this, but...
You did fine.
Sorry, I'm about to cry. I guess okay, I guess give it up. Never mind. Give it to, this is my aunt, Vivian Bowman. I guess one of the most wonderful people I know.
First of all, I want to honor my sister Monica. After I called Chris in DC to tell him I didn't know what to do, and he said, call Monica. And from that moment on, I was in her care, and I just want y'all to know what an amazing person she is and how much I love her. And now I want to read a letter to Josh that I wrote. Dear sweet Josh, I'm so confused by what has happened, but I've learned over the past several years that I can trust God in confusion, so I'm not overwhelmed. I'm so sorry that I couldn't help you in that moment, but that moment doesn't define you to me. To me, you're the beautiful baby that let me experience the depth of a mother's love. I didn't sleep all night after having you. I didn't want to close my eyes because I enjoyed looking at you and stroking your soft hair. To me, you're that ever-smiling preschooler, just the cutest little boy. Whenever you woke up from naps, you'd come to the living room and crawl in my lap. I enjoyed that so much. To me, you're the big brother who loved to wrestle and engage a chase with Mandy and drag her around the house, causing Grandpa, who lived downstairs, to think the house was collapsing. To me, you're the teenager I picked up at Central and West High every day after school and told me about classes and friends on the ride home. My favorite story is when your chemistry teacher made gas balls and let willing students hold one while she ignited it. You said the other kids let go as it ignited, but on your turn you held yours all the way through, and I remember you had very few eyelashes left to prove it. To me, you're the big brother and a best friend who took Kimmy out to breakfast and stayed up late into the night talking with her. To me, you're the funny high school junior who borrowed my blue robe to be Rocky at school for Halloween, soundtrack and all. To me, you're the confident high school senior working at Best Buy, driving your sisters around and doing well in school. To me, you're sometimes a sad boy who wants to interact, but sometimes feels awkward about how to do so. To me, you're a creative mind using music and video to express yourself. To me, you are the son that always did what he was asked to do sincerely, however not always timely. To me, you are a soul at peace. In my mind, I see you dancing wildly for God with much expression and utter joy. You will always be part of our lives, and although we cannot see you or touch you, We sense you and experience you every day. I have the Josh I've known, and I am gaining the Josh so many others know. You are such a complex person, and everyone who knows you knows a different facet. I have the privilege of getting to know you more every day through the eyes and hearts of others, and I'm so grateful for that. I love you, honey. And to God, I want to say thank you so much for the gift. I enjoyed this gift almost 19 years, and I have enough memories to last my lifetime.